This is Ronan, Rocky Mountain Pro Superstar and professional wrestling's only true vampire, and you are listening to RMP Radio, where pro wrestling is elevated.
RMP Radio is back on the air. Hi, I am your host, Mr. Fourth Row, and joining me once again to this time around to preview this upcoming event for Rocky Mountain Pro. That's the Never Broken event on March 27th. I've got KD. KD, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, so we are a little short time away from Never Broken, and got you on to talk about it. And we had a great show this past Saturday to set a lot of things in motion for Never Broken, and I'm excited. I guess you're probably excited too for this upcoming big event for Rocky Mountain Pro.
Oh, definitely. Never Broken. I don't even remember how long we've been doing it for. But since our first one we ever did years ago when we had Jesse Goddard's out, and it was a fundraiser for the Children's Hospital, Craig Hospital. Sorry.
Okay.
It's been one of my favorite events every year. We've always got something really fun lined up, and it's that last little push to milestone. So it's kind of it's kind of cool to see everybody really come out and go, if I'm going to make an impression, now's the time to do it.
Yeah. And did I overhear that Never Broken is probably Titus's favorite event?
It is. It's one of his favorite events. He when he first came around, I was starting to write for us and whatnot. That was actually, I think, the first big event he ever wrote. So it's kind of one of those it's stuck with him for that reason.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I think I overheard that at the show, and I can, you can hear Titus from miles away. But anyways, it was fun to hear that in person. Since we weren't necessarily in the chat, hearing the Twitch feed in the audience, but it was kind of cool to hear.
Yeah, no, he loves Never Broken. He's always, very. Nervous isn't the word, but it's more than excited for him when it comes around this time.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, so we should maybe get right into that card. What matches do we've got? Like I said, we've got a lot of things that have been set up, stirring and culminating into this big show. Like I said, it's the like you just said, it's the next the big show before Milestone. So Rocky Mountain. One of the things Rocky Mountain Pro does extremely well is they really get these things going on to accumulate and get to this point. The things have been stirring for quite a while, and it's I would suspect that everybody should be to watching and attend if they can. But let's get them excited for it. So what do we got match-wise for Never Broken this upcoming Saturday?
Pre-show wise, we always like to put the Twitch title on the pre-show. That's one of the main reasons we ask people to check out the pre-show, check out our Twitch champion, check out all that. Mm-hmm. And for anyone who watched this past week on the tapings, it is frustrating with it being so far back. When it comes to episodes, and that's something we're going to try to remedy very soon. We're going to not take time off, but we're going to shorten the amount of episodes we've filmed recently, simply to kind of get a lot closer.
Yeah, so we're not
what we're doing.
Yeah, so basically not having the 5 to 6 week delay.
Yeah. If anything, maybe like a week or two at most.
Okay.
Just a lot easier. So, but anybody who watched saw Balin Links, man, he put out an incredible match this past week with Orin Veidt.
Match of the night, I would say.
Oh yeah, I agree. Orin was really excited to work with Balaam. Balaam was super excited to get in there with Orin. So, and those guys, they train with each other and they're good buddies. But obviously they showed, it don't mean nothing when it's, the title's on the line, and those two beat the living hell out of each other. So because of that, Balaam is going to get an opportunity at the Bearded Lady and the Twitch title, and that will be on the pre-show for free. So anyone watching can watch that match for free. Let's see what else we got here. Pre-show wise, we're looking at David Drake will be in action. The brand newcomer David Drake, he'll be there. The third match between Gemini and Lola, which I'm super excited for. I love watching those two wrestle. They're just fun.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun. It's exciting. Lola's been joining Rocky Mountain Pro quite a lot here recently, and then of course Gemini, newcomer, getting in the ring. She's fantastic. She's great. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her.
Yeah, she's gonna have a bright future, man. She wants this so bad. It's not even funny. So, to see those two go back at it, I could watch them wrestle every night because they're just so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at for the pre-show. But I will give it away. Our opening contest of the night is going to be one that I think could potentially steal the show. It's Atiba versus Severino Corrente 1-on-1.
Oh. And this will be the opening match for Never Broken?
For Never Broken, for subscriber only, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so there's tune in on time.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss that because, we saw what those guys could do in the Aces Wild tournament, and man, like now they're given more time to just go at it. Like now they don't have to worry about a 15 or a 10-minute time limit. Now it's just go out there and do what you do. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be the match of the night.
Yeah, and like Corrente said, it's not the first time, and it may not be the last time. And he keeps foreshadowing himself, and these two keep getting back in the ring with each other. And I don't know. I just don't know how they can always top themselves.
Well, and that's the cool thing about that is they've crossed paths here and there, but they've never really been in a long-standing issue.
Yeah.
So we've seen them here and there exchange victories, but this is the first time in a while that these guys have actually had some issues with one another. So I'm excited to see it building and seeing it. I'm not going to say blow off. It never broken. We never know. But I'm definitely think this is going to be the match of the night, and it's the opener.
Oh wow, that's awesome. All right, so what do we have next for Never Broken?
Never Broken. We got we have. It hasn't been officially announced yet. Well, actually, it has. A couple of the guys have announced it. We're going to have an 8-man tag with Legion teaming up with 2 members of the 3-Ring Circus against... It's kind of an interesting team here. Fisticuffs Inc. and what was once Party Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
So Corey Lyon will be teaming with Porter Blake, Chungo Bronson, and Bruce Wayne to take on Legion, represented by Brumach and Ronin, and Mr. Happy and Monster 9 of the 3-Ring Circus.
Ooh, there is a lot of different pieces going on in that match.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be wild. I can just see it now because there's that little stirring that Legion's got their eyes on Porter Blake, and I can only guess what Corey's gonna have to keep an eye on Porter and make sure he helps out, and of course everything that's going on with Bruce and Chongo too. They've got some kind of issues kind of going on as well.
Yeah, they've had some issues last couple of months, so we'll definitely see how that turns out with those guys.
Oh wow, yeah, awesome. All right, so what else should the viewers or maybe attendees be excited for?
We got a 1-on-1 contest, Jumbo versus Echo, and I think that one's going to be a really cool contrast of styles.
Oh, yeah. High flyer versus ground and pound.
Definitely. So I think that's going to be very interesting. Like I said, it's going to be a cool little clash of styles to see who's going to, who's going to walk away? Is it going to be Jumbo's size and strength, or is it going to be that speed and that quickness of Echo? And I'm intrigued to watch that one. Like that's one of those, again, I might get caught watching simply because you don't see that contrast as often as you would think on the independent level.
Right. Yeah, that is so true. So true.
So I'm looking forward to that one. One I am looking forward to a lot, simply because of their history, is Curtis Cole versus Mercury Yaden.
Yeah, things have been brewing between them two, and there seems to be a big rift in them in the between Yaden and Cole, and we did not see Curtis this last time around at the Charge taping, and now he's coming back, and they're gonna get in the ring.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. And one thing we like to tell people is, what you're seeing on the taping is not the final finished product. Anyone who's watched the shows knows that. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff that we've been seeing between Mercury and Curtis, the fans haven't necessarily seen yet. It's going to make a lot more sense when the episodes come out.
Yeah.
But there has been, even not just in the ring, a growing tension between those two. So I'm intrigued to see it finally come to a head. It was Curtis that ended up making the final challenge, going, you know what, we're going to do this Never Broken. We're just going to be done with it. And so we could be potentially seeing the end of the tag dudes. Curtis put out on social media, sometimes brothers fight, but
yeah,
okay, is this going to be a situation where, okay, they're going to come back together and realize it was for the better good, or is this going to be something that blows them up and this is the last time we see the tag dudes?
Yeah. This I was just thinking that this Never Broken this time around, just with the matches that have been announced, this Never Broken is so well named this time around, because there are so many of these matches that this term can be applied to, and I think this is definitely one of them, as well as some of the other matches that are coming up that we're going to announce here. So what do we have else on tap for Never Broken?
So we have 4 more matches, and they are all title matches. We have the tag team titles are on the line. However, we don't know who. We know JK Pop will be there. We know JK Pop is going to defend the titles, but no opponents have been named yet.
Oh.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's an open challenge, but they let it be known, we want challengers, we want the best. We don't know who that is now. So and when you have guys like Legion and the Circus and Fisticuff Saint and the tag dudes all kind of in their own little thing right now, who is there left to challenge the tag team champions?
So is this going, kind of almost, maybe hyping up the event or the preview or the social media? Is that something that's going to be that people should just keep an eye out on the social media, or they need to tune in to Never Broken to find out?
They're going to want to tune in.
Okay.
We've made it known, so yeah, there could be people from outside the company, inside the company looking to take that shot. We saw this a couple months ago at Shocktober. They laid out an open challenge. No team accepted. Therefore, those guys were good enough to be like, you know what? We're not going to give them one JK Pop match. We're going to give them 2. So, and they did their own singles thing.
Yeah.
Could happen again. Could not. We really don't know.
Ah.
So right now, tune in. JK Pop will be there. They said they want to defend the titles. So, I'm hoping somebody steps up and takes them up on that offer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we gotta see all these championships defended on a big event like Never Broken.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, and one I'm looking forward to as well is the Lockette's title. This Rochelle Riveter has held on to that thing since October with an iron grip, but she's facing Lilith Grimm at Never Broken.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Excited about that. Lilith is kind of been in that mix for a while. I know she's hungry. She's wanting to gain that historic championship in Rocky Mountain Pro, and gosh, I bet Legion would be happy to have some gold in their group as well.
No, I'm sure they would be, and I've talked to Ronan about it, and he says, it's that Lilith's not too happy about that title being on a white strap. She's thinking that if she wins it, I think it's time to change it to a black or a purple. So we'll see what happens if she's able to take that belt. That strap color might change real quick.
Oh, that would be interesting. Oh, fantastic. I think we've also got some other fantastic matches too that have been kind of set up at the last charged recordings and things like that. And so what tell the listeners what we've got there?
Well, definitely, we got last two matches of the evening, big title matches, and also interestingly enough, two tag teams vying for both belts. You got the Charge title with Damon Ace defending against Filter.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a fun one. We saw a little bit of that at Aces Wild. However, at that time, Damon Ace was fresh and ready to go. And, but Filter had a match already against Balaam Lynx. So now they're fresh. Now it's going to be very interesting to see these two big dudes go at it.
Yeah. You just mentioned some big title championship matches, and you also were alluding to also you got some huge guys that can go at it, and they're going to probably tear the ring down. And there's a lot of animosity between these two been happening as of late.
Yeah, there has, and that's involving who's in our main event too. The big one, the main event of the evening. Dustin Eric's going to defend that Rocky Mountain Pro title against Lipto, the number one contender and the Aces Wild winner.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And now, breaking a little bit. If you guys haven't watched the tapings, now Dustin Uric officially the longest title holder in Rocky Mountain Pro history.
And I believe almost. I thought we kept alluding to if Dustin can go through Lipto, he will be. I believe it's
okay. So we're close.
April 10th or 11th, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Will be his the day after Dean's reign. So yeah, if he can hit 464, he will officially be the longest reigning champion.
So an added thing, added pressure for the champion, for the Vulture, and he's not gonna want to give it up. But here's Lipto, a lot of momentum in the last few months. Like you said, the winner of the Aces Wild tournament to get that championship title. So and then we've got of course the Wake, Damon Ace stirring, and I bet. Filter is going to probably try to, if something happens, he'll watch Lipto's back too.
Definitely.
Awesome. Great. Okay. Well, fantastic. Katie, as of right now, this recording, tickets still available for people that want to attend in person?
They are still available. A few tickets left. Just head on over to rmpwrestling.com/events and you can order your tickets.
Yeah. And if they're unable to attend, they can get on the Twitch, right?
Yep, twitch.tv/Rocky Mountain Pro. That's where it's going to be. You can follow for free, subscribe for only $5.99, or it is free if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, which, let's face it, who really doesn't? So it is free with the Amazon Prime subscription.
Right, yeah, because Amazon and Twitch are under the same umbrella, so they get that extra benefit when you subscribe to Prime. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, not to mention on the Twitch end, late breaking news earlier today on the Rewind was if we hit our subscriber goal, and I believe the goal is 100 subscriptions when we start the stream. If we hit that, there will be a special after event match that the fans can vote on. So there's going to be 3 match options that the fans can vote on throughout the night. If we hit that goal, that will be a special, after Never Broken match just for the fans watching Twitch.
Oh, awesome! Great. Well, then I'm gonna add an extra little incentive if I may. It is your truly's birthday weekend. So if the listeners that are listening to this want to give me a great birthday present, let's get that subscription challenge. Let's get that goal met so that we can have that match.
I I just wouldn't tell anybody at the venue simply for the fact of you may end up with a cake in the face.
So true, so true. Yeah, it is pro wrestling after all.
Yes, wrestling weddings and birthdays don't end well.
Exactly. So true. So true. All right. Well, KD, thanks for once again previewing the upcoming Rocky Mountain Pro Show. Remind people they want to keep up with everything that you've got going on out there in the world. And you've got, I think you mentioned you still got something special happening, but I don't think it's been quite okay to be released yet.
Well, that actually is came out today. Is
Today,
the day
okay.
that we're recording this. Is the official Sledge T-shirt from Ring of Honor came out today, and I was lucky enough to design that for him.
Yeah, if they want to pick one up, just head over to the ROH website shop website. Yep.
ROHshop.com. Brand new T-shirt for Sledge. It just got released today, along with a couple other new T-shirts. Like Maria just got a new one, and then a couple of really cool just ROH based ones. There's an old school like luchador poster kind of style one, which I love. I'm gonna have to pick that one up myself.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. I'm probably gonna head over there and check those out and maybe pick myself up a shirt or two. Great. Okay, so and KD, remind people how to keep up with you with all that kind of fun stuff and get to see these things happening when they get released.
Yep, it's on Twitter and Instagram, KD Productions 87, and then on Facebook it's just KD Productions or Kelly Dowdy.
All right, awesome. Well, once again, thank you for coming on once again to RMP Radio, and we'll be seeing you this weekend.
Yes, indeed.
Once again, a big, huge thank you to KD for coming on to this edition of RMP Radio and previewing Never Broken this coming Saturday, March 27th, 2021 for Rocky Mountain Pro. You want to get tickets to this if you're in the area or you want to travel and see this in person, head over to rmpwrestling.com or also the Facebook page for Rocky Mountain Pro, or if you want to even search in the eventbrite.com website or app, just search for Rocky Mountain Pro and you'll see the tickets available to purchase right there. Now, if you're not in the area or if you're unable to attend, head over to twitch.tv/Rocky Mountain Pro and you can subscribe and watch everything from the Ignition pre-show all the way through the end of Never Broken. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you do get a Twitch subscription automatically included in your membership. Now, if you are not, or possibly have your Prime membership already tied to another Twitch feed, it's a nominal fee of like $5.99 a month, which is well worth it to support Rocky Mountain Pro and the guys and the gals there. Now, before we get out of here, let's pay some bills like we used to say back in the day. You want to get your merchandise of your favorite Rocky Mountain Pro superstars, head over to rmpwrestling.com, click on the merchandise link, or if you're in the amazon.com or the Amazon app, search for Rocky Mountain Pro. You'll be presented with a few different choices there to make a purchase, or hit up your favorite Rocky Mountain Pro superstar. Check in with them, see if they've got a pro wrestling tees, a brainbuster tees, what a maneuver, and the so on. There's so many different merch sites out there. Sometimes it's too many to list out right there. Now, in the meantime, between the shows, I want to also tell you guys to head over to the YouTube page at youtube.com/Rocky Mountain Pro. Also on the Fight.tv website or the Fight app on the Roku and your other mobile devices. You'll be able to see the episodes as they're broken up into individual pieces and played out there for you. Like KD was saying, it sounds like we're going to try to shorten that length of span from then when they're recorded on Twitch to when they're getting out on there, instead of the 5 to 6 weeks, maybe a week or two, which would be great to help, honestly, for all of us watching and trying to remember 5 to 6 weeks back of what happened versus the Twitch versus the like the Fight TV, and I'm gonna love that. Hope you guys all do as well. All right. In the meantime, also too, I want to have you follow everything the Rocky Mountain Pro is doing there on the interwebs. Everything does stem from the website, rmpwrestling.com. And then on the social media of the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, 2 accounts I want you to follow for various reasons. The first is The Rocky MTN Pro, and that is The Rocky Mike Tango November Pro, to phonetically spell that for you. And then also, of course, RMP on Twitch. Well, I want to thank you all for listening to this edition of RMP Radio, where pro wrestling is elevated.